What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the best channel on YouTube. Today, we got another segment of Podcast Sunday, where me and guests speak on different topics about self-improvement and motivation, personal-wise and business-wise, while also providing some fire gameplay. Appreciate you watching, and let's get into it. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the best channel on YouTube. We are back with another Podcast Sunday. We, as you can see, are doing something very special. This different.
You can see us. You can see us.
My guy Terence is out in New York right now, bro.
Yeah, we're in New York City. You know, the skyline's beautiful. The sun's setting. Solid 8. You know, right now it's 6 p.m. where I'm at, but you know, in real time it might be a different time. You don't know because you know you got that fire background, that New York City skyline.
Yeah, see some rats in the background as well, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
All right.
So, welcome back to the newest episode of Podcast Sunday. We're out here. And as you know, what we start off with every single time.
Yes, sir.
Weekly review. I was about to sing a little tune, but I ain't trying to do all that right now. Boy's not feeling the best. But hey, still got energy.
Through.
Yeah, powering through. But yeah, so I mean, I guess you had started off last time, if I remember correctly, Terrence.
Yeah.
So it's my turn. So my weekly review started off pretty great, you know, even though, like I said, I'm not feeling too good right now. Started off pretty great. You know, I had my event on Saturday, so my boy Devontae won that. My boy Savy,
Yes,
Jarelli, Armand, DC. Bro, I gotta stop naming people because as you can see in the last podcast, I forgot Quan. I'm so sorry, bro.
Yeah, I saw
really
that.
Thought. But yeah, nah.
So how many people were there total that were playing?
7 because there was a lobby at 8.
Okay. And then I didn't hear that much about it, so you know, recap it a little bit. I don't think we talked about it much.
Yeah, got you. So Eli was there. No, let me stop. So so whoever was there, I'm sorry if I didn't say your name, bro. I'm trying my best. I ain't feeling good. But yeah, so it was a great experience. There was a lot of people there. It's just a few things you had to get like together with it, which was more technical, as in like in the actual game, I couldn't spectate because of how the game mode was. So I had to just be in like a corner somewhere so they don't kill me. It's like I know people don't want to see that. They want to see the gameplay of the competition. So I had to figure that out. I was actually thinking of setting up something with one of my subs if they could help me figure out how to create my own map on the thing, and then we'll just have that for tournaments.
So if you had your own map, you would be able to spectate?
I'm assuming so. Since I'm the map creator, I'm assuming I could have some sort of say in everything.
Unless you do something where it's like you have a certain skin, and like if you see the skin, you can't like kill it. It's like, you know, the rule, like you can't kill that skin, and then you just are that here walking around looking at the action and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
I don't know.
I don't know, but hey. I'm going to figure it out most definitely for the next one. Another thing is, so that was good. Everything was good with that. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to like verify to get people to subscribe for the competition. Because I'm still undecided on that.
Right.
Because, I mean, like even through doing that, there were some problems where people didn't follow the first instruction and then they subscribed already. So I can't verify if they don't follow the first instruction that I put inside the actual clause or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to. I was actually thinking of seeing if I possibly might move to Twitch, because Twitch, it would be easier for me to actually get the whole competition thing started, because I can see every single person who subscribed to me, and it would just be a lot easier for me. So that's another.
Maybe. I mean, that could be a good move. Do you already have everything set up to like, you know, be optimized for Twitch stream?
Yeah, I think so. I've streamed on Twitch before, but it just wasn't
right.
I mean, it was good, but I have everything now that I need to be able to stream just like I do on YouTube. I mean, even all the people that already rock with me, they're going to switch over. I hope at least, but
Yeah,
I hope at least. But yeah, no. So I mean, I don't have my 650, and I don't know if this is podcast worthy. Well, I mean, it is podcast worthy, but still, I don't know if I want to take all that time talking about this.
Nah, keep going, man. It's good content.
This is gonna be another last podcast.
Yeah.
That's tough. But yeah. So I mean, now I was thinking of actually switching my channel to a different type of tone. As in, remember I said I wanted to do reactions.
Right.
So I was thinking of doing something where I do my reactions on the channel that I got now, get some subs from that, get some followers from that. But growth on Twitch is a lot quicker, or so I've heard, than growth on YouTube. So I could grow really fast on Twitch. By the competitions, I grow a lot faster than on YouTube. And then I have the second thing, which would be reactions, or I could do if I blow up off reactions, then I could do clips from my Twitch, which will also bring more traction to Twitch. I put the clips from Twitch on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over it with my subs probably tomorrow because I'm not hopping on tonight. But let's see. It should be some. I mean, some of my subs already like you should go to Twitch, and I'm like,
yeah. I mean, I think they'll follow regardless. I mean, I don't even think you need to even check in with them. I think if you say like, hey, I'm going, this is where the content's going to be on Twitch, I think they'll download the app and follow you. And it's not like, you're talking about hundreds of people you have to convert here. You're talking about like, as many people as you get loyal followers. You can't count on two hands, which is fortunate because now you can have that loyalty moving over to Twitch.
But
I think that's a great idea because it also won't flood your YouTube account. So you can now be, when people come to your channel, like if they randomly find you, it's not just going to be like 3-hour videos for every single video, It's, other than the podcast, you're going to be able to have like these shorter videos that are more digestible content. Because I don't know how many people are actually watching a whole stream.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can name a few, but I'm going to get a shot again because then I'd get, hey, appreciate y'all that.
Right.
But so that's definitely a big idea for me that I'm thinking into. Because I mean, everything would even flow a lot smoother with the event app that I'm using. Because if I am able to go to Twitch, I could do something where they can, in order for them to enter the competition, they have to follow me on Twitch. But you can't do that for YouTube because YouTube has different policies. So, like I said, it would just make a lot of things more easier, and I think it would just be a good switch. But of course, I'm just doing my more research before I just make it. But it should be good. Should be good.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a great week so far, or since last week. Very, very productive. Streams have been going well. Are you streaming tonight, or are you taking a break?
No, not tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, taking a full day's break. I mean, streaming every day, twice for I don't know how long, bro. But hey.
Yeah, I mean, there's some downtime.
Yeah. How was your week going, my guy?
Yeah, so my week, it's been all right. I actually had to go into my office a couple times, so I had to fight the Corona tundra. So I went in yesterday. Yesterday, I had to go in today quickly to do something, and I'll probably be back next week to collect some data and do some stuff over there. But overall, I mean, the week's been good. Been getting some projects out of the way that I've been kind of procrastinating. I know last week we talked about like the procrastination and like how you have something in front of you that you want to get done, but you just can't muster up the steam to get it done. But so I've been able to put some things behind me and start pushing forward into new projects, which is cool. And I've also been keeping up with the bike riding. I've been going in the mornings. I noticed that like I don't know, like for some reason my morning routine is very important as far as momentum for the day. So I'll wake up at like 6:30 and then like get ready, go on a bike ride, and then by the time I get off my bike it's like 7:45, 8 o'clock. And now like I don't have to rush into my day. So it's like 8 o'clock. I could have a protein shake. I could have something to eat in the morning. I could chill, watch some YouTube, check up on my own YouTube progress and success. And then like start my day at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I'm not feeling rushed, and I feel like, you know, I got a good dose of personal time before I started, you know, my work and stuff. So
yeah.
I think that's something that I'm gonna keep trying to like implement into my like daily routine as I'm going forward. Just because it works for me, and I don't know, just trying to maximize my my efficiency at like with working at home. It's so hard. I feel like I have to change up something every single week just to like get myself motivated again.
Well, that's great. That's great. I mean, it's always good to have something new and refreshing to do. I mean,
I'm just afraid of running out of things to change.
Amen. Amen.
All right.
Sheesh, I don't know what to say, but hey, I mean, hey, just gotta. There's so many things to do in this world these days, so just gotta find that. Find that thing.
Yeah. So the topic, or the freestyle topic that we were kind of talking about before, how last week we were actually supposed to do this, but I guess we're doing it this week, or talking about it this week.
Sure.
But basically, like when is it a good time to push through being tired? Let's say Zeph has been streaming twice a day, every day, and today he's just not feeling it. He is now like, would he want to push through? When does he say, do I fake the energy to give it to my loyal fans, the people that rock with me? Or when do I just call it a day, like you are today? You're kind of just like calling it a day. So I guess we could go into that topic and kind of like talk about how you feel about I guess portraying a certain character on your YouTube. And I guess I would talk about it the same as I'm gonna progress into like doing more vlogs or day in the life type videos too.
Got you. So definitely I have kind of mixed feelings on it, because growing up, I'm always taught you work hard, you do, of course, you work hard, you do what you do. I mean, some things are not going to be as pleasant as others, but you still got to push through it. But on the other hand, I also know how important rest is, how important re-energizing yourself is, and how important it is to get sleep. And just like to take care of yourself and your body. So that's why I said I have kind of sort of mixed feelings, because I am one of the people that, I know once I'm focused on something, I want to get it done. I don't want to wait. I don't want to I'll stay up to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's see, if I had a podcast that I wanted to edit, or I had a video I wanted to edit, I would stay up that late. But then I know that also I'd be messing up my whole next day, because I'm up till 3 o'clock in the morning and gotta wake up at 10 at latest. So that is the type of person that I am. But also on the other hand, I do know that sleep and stuff is necessary, because it also improves the next day. It improves you going on and going forward. You can have a productive day, then get the right amount of rest to be able to rejuvenate yourself, and then have another productive day after that, instead of faking your productivity, because then it's even sometimes, a lot of times, I'm just out here just sitting, just tired. Have you ever gotten to that point where it's just so you're not crazy tired, but it's just you find yourself just sitting still, just looking into space, just because it's
for sure.
Plenty. You can't think. You can't think.
More times than I can count.
Exactly. But it's you're just sitting, and it's just in those times, you're tired and you don't know what to do next, and you kind of just wasting time because of that tiredness. But then again, you get the thing that you wanted to get done the day before done. So, like I said, I have mixed feelings. I would actually be interested to hear what you would like to say about it.
Yeah. So I definitely have felt that feeling, especially when I was an undergrad and just a college student, constantly grinding, working on top of studying, every single day, 7 days a week. I didn't have work every day, but I was definitely studying every single day, 7 days a week, all day. And I kind of learned that it's important to kind of schedule in your rest. Yeah. So scheduling that time to eat and just deload, and not eat and study at the same time, or even I would put in power naps into my school, where I was all right, I'm in my car from this parking lot to this parking lot at this time. I'm going to give myself a 10-minute power nap in the parking lot in my car. I'll get, and then I'll like continue to the rest of my evening. That'll be like my rejuvenator or whatever. But I definitely felt that, and I think, you know, because I've been in a situation where I haven't listened to my body. So like we're kind of the opposite in that way, where I feel like you're probably more receptive to your body when your body's telling you, hey, give it a rest, relax. Yeah. I'm more of like push through it regardless. Like if I got something I got to get done, like I'm ignoring my body. If my body's tired, my body's agitated, frustrated, I've been in a situation where I've just ignored it and pushed through. And it's definitely led to like more happiness in the long run, because you know you're affecting family, you're affecting friends around you, because you're literally neglecting, because you're trying to reach the ultimate goal you're set on. So you're neglecting everything and you're just pushing through. And it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. So I'm kind of learning now, and that's why it's kind of an interesting topic. Like I'm learning now how I can go into a stage of my life where I'm about to be working harder than I've ever worked before, and still try to find that way of listening to my body, even in cases where it may not be ideal. Like it may be more ideal for me to like sleep, you know, 4 to 5 hours a day for 1 week while I have like a grind week. But in the long run, it may, you know, be detrimental to my relationships and family, or like my personal mental health. So it's interesting to like kind of to balance it.
No, most definitely. Because I mean, that was one of the things that I think either me or you brought up in the conversation, was in these certain situations where you do get the work done, you do accomplish what you want to accomplish, but then you have to kind of, is it okay to the next day, if you're feeling tired, put on the persona to kind of spare your family from seeing you that way, or you're different?
Right.
Because a lot of small things have become very agitating when you're tired. Somebody can just tap you. And it's like, why would you hit me? It's like you overreact.
Right.
I apologize to my people.
Continue.
So it's because even in the faking thing, whereas you will feel that agitation regardless if you fake it, as in you're not angry, you're not tired, or not. So that's also going to be a dealing with your mental health. Is faking it the best way to go, or is it just better to let everybody know around you, even though it might hurt them, that you are feeling this way? Or is it better to just get rest? Like, like you done, but it's sacrificing a whole bunch.
Yeah, I mean, I think because I went through this, because I went through the period of like neglect, burnout, and like it, you know, took a toll on just like relationships with friends and people around me. And I just learned that like the best thing to do is communicating before you actually go into the stage. So like, let's say, you know, for the next week, I have to put out these videos. I'm going to have all different things. You're starting up the Twitch stuff, and you're like, hey, I'm starting up this Twitch stuff. I know I'm putting my mind to it. This is something I've set on. I'm going to be grinding, trying to put at the same time, doing all this new stuff. Mom, dad, people around me, like, I'm going to be a little bit tired this week. I'm going to be a little bit more agitated. So just this is what's on my mind. This is what I'm planning to do, so that if that were the case and that does come up, they have a understanding, and it's not like just they're purposely trying to damage the relationship.
Got you.
So that was like a situation with me. Like I remember when I was grinding, and like you know, me and my girlfriend, it was like a little bit of a tiff, because it was like she felt that I was like ignoring, but it was really just like I had my mind set on this and I wasn't communicating properly, that like, oh, I'm going to be working this hard, I'm going to be doing this, going to be doing that. So she's like, oh, you're intentionally, you know, she felt like, oh, you're intentionally doing this, or like if like you said, when you're agitated, when you're tired, the littlest things annoy you. So like, it's I was like, why do I feel like she's so annoying to me right now? Like, is there something wrong with me? Is something wrong with like her? But it was like, but it was just like a lack of it was just like I was tired all day, every day. So like every time something came up, it was like I felt annoyed. So I think it's just a communication of pushing it. You push through because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get to your goals, but in order to communicate, in order to get through successfully and peacefully, I think it's communication. So I think same thing with like your subscribers, like communicating with them, like if you're not gonna be on.
And I do apologize. I was gonna do a live video today, just to like let them know that I wasn't gonna be on. Actually, Savvy actually hit me up on IG.
Oh shoot!
You see that, my guy? But it's just I don't know. It was just today was weird for me, and I just didn't feel like just doing it. Like, be honest, I'm sorry. But so I'm definitely gonna make it up tomorrow. Y'all ain't gonna see this until Sunday, but hey, I apologize. So it's definitely, you know what? Now thinking over it more, I would say, no matter what you get done, there's too many more sacrifices that you're making by going the way to sacrifice your house, sacrifice your relationships, sacrifice just your mental health and just overall by getting that certain thing done than there is by getting that rest. So now that I even had this small amount of time to think about it, I would say that that's probably the better way to go, to just get that time, get that rejuvenation, because you will most likely be so much more productive if you go about it that way. Of course, we all have a lot of things to do. Of course, we have a lot of things we want to accomplish within a small amount of time. But without the rest, it's just going to hinder you, and you're going to make a lot more sacrifices than just getting that rest and going about your day the right way.
Yeah, so I was pretty much just thinking kind of like that same thing where because I took the hard route, because I grinded and I've got my body used to grinding. Yeah. And I got to my goals and I accomplished my goals. I always thought to myself, what if I took the other route? Would I still be able to get to the same goals of, getting accepted into all these medical schools? Would I be able to do it? And I don't know. I guess it depends on the nature of the person, nature of the beast, right? Like for me, I could do all that stuff and like I'm not phased. Like I could, wake up super early, go to bed late, and do that all day, every day. As long as I have the right motivation behind me and the right like perspective and outlook, and I'm motivated, I can do that and I can do it perfectly fine. Obviously, you're hurting people in the process because you're not spending the same time with significant others or friends and family. But I'm able to do that and wire myself like that.
Got you.
Have you ever seen the Mark Zuckerberg movie?
No.
All right, so in the movie they talk about like how like the programmers are like wired in. So like when they're wired in focus, like no one bothers them because they're like in a zone. And I feel like that's like how I like to work. Like if I'm wired in, I don't like to be like bothered. I like, let me finish what I'm doing, and then like I'll stop and I'll talk to you or whatever. But if I'm like in a mode, don't bother me type of thing.
Yeah.
So I think that's how I work. And I think, different people are different. So like you might be a different person where like if you don't have that 8 hours of sleep, that it doesn't matter how motivated you are, that you're not going to be able to push through that hump. Because I guess I'm just like, I trained myself to be like that, or like it was something at a young, I used to like wake up early to do stuff, or like I don't know what it is. Like everybody's different. I know one person that's like, I go to bed at 8 p.m. every night, but I wake up at 6. And like that, and like not everybody can do that. Like like have that discipline to like. So it all depends on the beast. And I'm interested to hear what like what you think.
For lack of time, I'll kind of cut it a little bit short. But
yeah.
It does. Everybody has their own thing. Of course, some people are not going to be, and it's not a bad thing if you're going, I guess you could say, my way or Terence's way. It's just depends on who you are, how you were raised,
right?
Whatever. It just depends on the person. It's not a right or wrong answer in either of the ways. Both of them can work out. Just like I said, just depends on the person.
Absolutely.
But so if you are able to do that, if you are able to accomplish certain things while having that tiredness or whatever, or push through that, you are a very strong person. You are also a strong person if you get rest and accomplish bad things. But I'm just saying,
it's a different spectrum of the discipline, you know?
Yeah.
It's a different spectrum of the discipline. I admire people that are disciplined enough to like get 8 hours of sleep every night, no matter what.
Yeah.
Because I know somebody like that, like Nick, Tom's brother. He's like, I can't. I have to get 8 hours. He's just like very, very, specific about his sleep and how he eats and everything. So like that's discipline in itself that I don't have. But I'll grind, more than anybody, But it's just a spectrum.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess we'll leave you guys with that. It's up to you to make a choice of what's best for you.
Yes, sir.
We can't make it. We just show our perspectives. We just tell our sides. But it's always up to the person listening, person watching, to make your own thing. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answers. Just go depending on how you listen to your body, listen to your mind, listen to your everything about you. You know the best for you. If you gotta search a little while, you will find it.
Yes, sir.
Any closing words?
You hit it right on the head there. That's perfect.
Wonderful. All right. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Podcast Sunday. Hit those comments. Let us know if you like this new little version that we got, the face cams, or if you guys don't want to see our ugly faces. And just want to hear that nice radio voice from King Zeph. But so hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day as always. See you in the next podcast. Peace.
Peace.
Whew.